Hello guys, and welcome to CanDo Doll unboxing channel. What I want to introduce to you today is a good partner for us newbies, a CanDo Doll with a high cost-performance ratio. Although the prices of CanDo Dolls are positioned in the mid-price range, which particularly serve novices, it is a brand created for novice customers. However, our brand will not outsource to bad OEMs for consumers because of such product positioning. Instead, our brand side commissions a full-scale manufacturer. This manufacturer has the ability to stably produce items with a final price exceeding 100,000 new Taiwan dollars. When I unboxed the CanDo Doll a while ago, her skin matting effect was not good. But later when the new head sculpture Korin 148 centimeters was introduced, the product quality had been improved. But Mr. KD was not satisfied. He ran to negotiate with the factory again. Eventually, Mr. KD brought back a perfectly optimized new 155 centimeters body and a new Mayfang head sculpt with upgraded makeup. When you guys heard Mayfang again, please don't misunderstand me. I'm not going to loaf on the job. Absolutely not. Please take a closer look at our little sister Mayfang. Is she very different from before? The skin texture of previous Korin's head sculpt was slightly reflective. Mayfang's new upgraded makeup with the matte finishing is impeccable. The entire makeup look becomes more natural and subtle. In order to match such high-quality head sculpting and makeup, we need a body with the same technical level. Let's introduce our second focus today, which is the one with a 155 centimeters body. This new body visually blends dreamy proportions with natural proportions very well overall. First of all, the thickness of the upper arms and shoulder width can match the size of her chest and breasts to ensure that her upper arms do not look too thin or too thick, to present a more natural human body proportions. The next thing I want to talk about is her hip-to-waist ratio. It looks fantastic. She has the slender waist and plump and round hips of a Japanese anime character, but not too exaggerated. The proportions of her thighs and calves are perfect, and her leg shape is also great. Her buttocks and legs are curved but not swollen, and her muscles are graceful. I personally admire her body proportions very much. Especially her height of 155 centimeters can be classified as lightweight. I believe this body shape will be favored by many consumers. As for whether her lightweight technology can keep up with her beautiful styling techniques, is her softness and operating feel equally excellent? Let's see if the Mayfang 155 centimeters doll maintains the fine tradition of CanDo dolls. Now we start to do a physical evaluation for her. We'll start with her head sculpt. Her head sculpt comes standard with a movable lower jaw and soft facial materials. I found that opening the doll's lower jaw still slightly affects her eyelids. Her lower eyelids may be stretched because the material on her face is relatively thin. She has a simulated oral structure, but I still don't recommend you to have oral activity with her because the silicone material of her head carving is a bit hard for sensitive organs. If you insist on having oral activity with this doll, you risk tearing the corners of her mouth. Although there is a dividing line between soft and hard materials on her wrist, this dividing line is not obvious when she relaxes her posture. The doll's hard material hands prevents finger knuckles from puncturing the skin of her fingertips. Then look at her septal line. It's actually very smooth. Next, I felt that the back of her hands was particularly realistic. The manufacturer put a lot of effort into shaping the texture on the back of her hands and carefully painted them. It's even hard for you to tell whether this is a real hand or a doll's hand if you only take a partial shot. Let's look at her phalangeal joints and see if we can turn the four fingers down and bring them together. I think she performed well. Her fist clenching gesture is very natural and beautiful. What a cute little fist. Next, let's take a look at how her limb joints perform. Her forearm can be rotated extremely close to her upper arm, showing a very small angle. Amazing! Her forearms can also easily rotate left and right around the upper arm pointing axis. Can you see? Her shoulders turn back and forth a lot. Her scapula muscles. Let's push her shoulders further. You see, the trapezius muscle has come out again. This body sculpt is pretty good, right? Her calves can also be bent as close as possible to her thighs. I think her legs may be a bit thick, so she has material squeezing near her knee joint. Therefore, the angle between the knee joints cannot be as close as her elbows. Her thigh joint can bend forward more than 90 degrees. Let's test her limits. I think Mayfang's thighs can be folded forward a little more. Mayfang, can you do it? Mayfang, good job. Her waist joints were already affected when we bent her thighs, so let's not push any further. This is the limit of the angle of movement of her hip joints. Anyway, we've just tested all her joints. Mayfang did a very good job. Then the next step is to measure her weight. I personally expect that this 155 centimeters doll should not exceed 35 kilograms. Are you that heavy, honey? We'll see if it's true. Let's measure my own weight today. I'm 86.4 kilogram today. Mayfang's butt and thighs are extra soft, which will increase the weight. I guess she might be approach 35 kilogram. Me and Mayfang together, 119.4 kilogram. I'm 86.6 kilogram myself. 119.4 decrease 86.6 equal to 32.8. The answer is 32.8 kilogram, less than 33 kilogram. This number includes the weight of clothing and shoes, and of course the head sculpt. I think she probably weighs less than 32 kilogram naked. A 155 centimeters doll only weighs less than 32 kilogram. It means our factory did a great job to lose weight for our dolls. Are you guys satisfied with our test and evaluation until now? Next, let's go back to our studio. Let us draw a conclusion for you. Alright guys, this time, CanDo Doll created a new 155 centimeters body. Her operating feel and joint movement angle are still very good. You can shape any kind of posture and appearance for her as your wish. Her 155 centimeters body shape is also well controlled in terms of weight, so it's very friendly to novices. The overall painting effect of the CanDo Doll is amazing. Also, because of the optimization of matte coating, the graininess of its skin texture has become more detailed. Although this doll has not yet reached the level of a real-life replica, but it can already provide great effects visually or photographically. Her adorable and natural body proportions of 155 centimeters are also suitable for most S-size women's clothing on the market. This will definitely reduce the chance of doll owners buying the wrong clothes. We feel that CanDo Doll's cost-performance ratio will reach a new level. In the near future, we will also introduce a series of other new body shapes and new head sculpts of the CanDo Dolls. After seeing the excellent performance of 155 centimeters Mayfang, I believe you will also be looking forward to new CanDo Dolls unboxing video. Please visit our KD forum to get more in-depth adult content about today's unboxing. Mayfang 155 centimeters doll is displayed in KD Doll Shop Taichung. Please visit our shop to have a look at her. Thank you guys for watching this episode. I'm your host Tom. See you for the next one. Bye bye.